This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business Minute, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. The theme today is setting new goals, new passions, new challenges. So one of the things that we see with companies, with individuals, is that aside from the rest and recovery that we talked about in an earlier podcast, they periodically need to set new goals, new challenges, new passions. And one of the great challenges in life and in companies is finding these new challenges, finding these new goals that are close enough to your core, but still are different enough. They excite you, they ignite you, they provide passion. Whether in a company, so important, whether it means starting to sort of build the business in a separate line or a new line, whether it means as an individual starting a new passion, a new hobby, a new challenge. What we find with so many companies, so many sort of individuals, they keep on going back to the same challenges, the same patches, the same things. And we are a big fan of that. We're a big fan of that. Whether it's in a company, knowing where your revenues and profits are and doubling down on that, we think, again, 80% of what you do ought to be the continuation of great goals, great passions, great challenges. But in a company, in an individual, it is so critical also to try and find and ignite periodically new passions, new goals, new excitements, and sort of new challenges. It's, I think, what keeps corporate and business life interesting as opposed to static. It's not all just about making profits and earning as much profits as you can, but it's about sort of finding ways to both make profits and keep it interesting, to mine the core business and find ways to keep it exciting and interesting, and sort of trying to balance both and grow both. So that we always think about this as 80% of efforts on the core of what you do, but 20% on new areas, new excitement, new passions, and so forth. And we think that mix, it doesn't have to be that exact mix, of course, that's going to be different from company to company. That mix, that need to do things a little bit different, that need to sort of find new passions is so important to the long-term health of companies and the long-term health of individuals, as long as you also mind the core business. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business Minute, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Thank you very much for joining us.